Hello everyone! Welcome back to Sihil Mazar, your #1 channel for rare coins, currency history, and collectible treasures from around the world. If you're new here, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and tap that notification bell so you never miss an episode. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of Filipino currency, focusing on a coin that many Filipinos still remember. The 25 Sentimos coin from 1986 ***. Whether you're a collector, history enthusiast, or just stumbled upon this coin in your old drawer, this video is for you. The year 1986 was a turning point in Philippine history. It was the year of the People Power Revolution, when the Filipino people peacefully ousted a dictatorship and restored democracy. During this era of change, the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas, BSP, continued to produce coins under the Flora and Fauna series, which was launched in 1983. This series highlighted native plants and animals of the Philippines, showcasing the country's biodiversity and natural pride. The 25 Sentimos coin was a part of this collection. Let's take a closer look at the design of the 1986 25 Sentimos coin. Features the denomination 25 Sentimos at the center. The year 1986 is engraved below. Surrounding the edge is the inscription Republica ng Pilipinas. Showcases a native Philippine animal, the Philippine tarsia, locally known as ***Tarsia circulated. It's a small primate with large eyes, found mostly in Mindanao. You'll also see the name of the animal and its scientific name engraved. This coin's intricate artwork symbolizes the rich ecosystem of the Philippines. The 1986 25 Sentimos coin was made from aluminum, making it lightweight and corrosion-resistant. Here are the full specifications: metal ***, aluminum weight ***, 1.9 grams diameter ***, 20 mm edge ***, plain ***, shape ***, round. Because it's made of aluminum, it doesn't rust easily, but it can wear down and scratch quickly if not stored properly. These coins were minted for daily use, and millions were circulated throughout the Philippines during the late 1980s and early 1990s. Over time, the 25 Sentimos lost purchasing power due to inflation, and by the early 2000s, it had almost no practical value in daily commerce. However, collectors now seek these coins, especially in uncirculated or proof condition, as part of the complete Flora and Fauna set. Now, let's talk about what you came for: the value of this coin in today's market. If your coin is worn, has scratches, or lost its shine, it's considered circulated. Value: around Cuban peso 2 to 10 Cuban pesos PHP, Philippine pesos, or $0.03 to $0.20 USD in uncirculated or mint condition, bright, clean, and with no signs of wear. These can fetch between Cuban peso 30 to 100 Cuban pesos PHP or $0.50 to $2 USD, depending on the buyer. Proof coins ***, or coins still in their original BSP-issued packaging may be worth more to serious collectors. You can check online platforms like eBay, Lazada, or Facebook Marketplace to see what people are currently buying or selling them for. Here are a few quick tips if you're looking to collect or preserve your 1986 25 Sentimos coin. 1. Avoid touching it with bare fingers. Use cotton gloves to prevent oil damage. 2. Store in a dry place, preferably in a coin album or plastic capsule. 3. Don't polish the coin. Cleaning can reduce its value for collectors. So there you have it. The humble yet historically significant 1986 25 Sentimos coin, a symbol of biodiversity, national identity, and a relic from a defining moment in Philippine history. Visuals: vintage footage of the Philippines in the 1980s, EDSA People Power Revolution, old coin factory scenes ***. To understand the story behind the 1986 25 Sentimos coin, we need to go back to one of the most significant years in modern Philippine history, 1986. This was the year of the People Power Revolution, also known as the EDSA Revolution, where millions of Filipinos gathered to peacefully end the 20-year rule of President Ferdinand Marcos. The result: a return to democracy and the beginning of a new chapter for the Philippines. During this time of great national change, the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas, Central Bank of the Philippines, was still issuing coins under the Flora and Fauna series, which had been introduced in 1983. This coin series was part of an effort to promote national pride and cultural identity by featuring native plants and animals of the Philippines. The 25 Sentimos coin from 1986 proudly featured the Philippine tarsia, Tarsia circulated, one of the world's smallest primates and an animal native only to certain islands of the Philippines, especially Bohol and Mindanao. The use of the tarsia symbolized the rich and unique biodiversity of the Philippines and highlighted the importance of preservation and natural heritage. The 25 centimos was a small denomination, but it played a big role in everyday life, used for bus fares, small candies, or newspaper tips. As the political scene shifted and inflation slowly increased, coins like the 25 centimos began to lose their practical value. By the late 1990s and early 2000s, this coin had become rare in circulation and was eventually phased out when the BSP introduced new coin series. Today, the 1986 25 centimos coin is more than just spare change. It's a symbol of a pivotal moment in Philippine history, both politically and culturally. When it comes to coin collecting, condition is everything. A coin's value can change significantly depending on how well it has been preserved over time. So let's break down the different conditions your 1986 25 centimos coin might be in, and what that means for its market value. These coins show major signs of wear. The tarsia and text may be faded, and the coin may be scratched, dented, or discolored. Value: usually only Cuban peso 1 to 2 Cuban pesos, if any. The details are still visible, but you can tell the coin was used in everyday transactions. Some wear is noticeable, especially on high points of the design like the tarsia's face or the text value. About Cuban peso 5 to 10 Cuban pesos or up to $0.20 USD. The coin has minor wear but retains most of its original sharpness. The edges are clear, and the surface might still have a bit of its original shine. Value: around Cuban peso 20 to 30 Cuban pesos or $0.40 to $0.60 USD. These coins have never been used. They look brand new, with no scratches, no wear, and a bright finish. Often stored in albums or capsules. Value: can reach Cuban peso 50 to 100 Cuban pesos, or even $1 to $2 USD among collectors. Made specially for collectors with a mirror-like finish and sharp details. Usually not released into circulation. If found, these coins can be worth significantly more, depending on demand. If you want to maintain your coin's value, store it properly, preferably in a protective plastic case, away from moisture and direct sunlight. Avoid polishing it, as cleaning can actually lower its collectible value. So before you sell or toss that old 25 centimos coin, check its condition carefully. A clean, sharp coin from 1986 might just be worth more than you think. If you're a fan of rare coins and hidden treasures in your pocket change, today's episode is just for you. We're diving deep into the story, design, and value of the 1993 Philippines 5 peso coin, a piece that many Filipinos remember, but few know the full story behind. So, let's explore the hidden value of this historic coin. Asterisk: to understand the 1993 5 peso coin, we need to go back to a key moment in Philippine numismatic history. Asterisk: in 1991, the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas, BSP, introduced a new series of coins known as the Improved Flora and Fauna series. Asterisk: this coin series replaced older versions and aimed to modernize the look of Philippine currency. Asterisk: the 1993 5 peso coin belongs to this series, and is notable because it was one of the last coins to feature the portrait of Emilio Aguinaldo in this specific design. Emilio Aguinaldo, the first president of the Philippines, is prominently displayed on the obverse side of the coin. His image was meant to represent independence, bravery, and Filipino pride. Let's take a closer look at the D-Sig portrait of Emilio Aguinaldo, facing left. The inscription, Republica ng Pilipinas, surrounds the top. The year, 1993, is clearly placed at the bottom. Features the official seal of the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas. The phrase, Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas, is clearly marked, surrounding the seal. The BSP logo in the middle includes 3 stars and a sun. Asterisk: fun fact: the seal changed slightly after 2010, which helps collectors date these coins even more accurately. The 1993 5 peso coin is made of nickel brass, which gives it a yellow-gold appearance. Diameter, 27 millimeters, weight **, around 7.7 grams, edge **, reeded, not smooth. These characteristics make it very durable. No wonder many of these coins are still found in circulation today. Now let's talk about condition. As with any coin, value increases with better condition, has visible wear. Letters and portraits are faded. Value: around Cuban peso 10 to 20 Cuban pesos PHP, or around $0.20 to $0.40 USD. Minor scratches. Good details on Aguinaldo's face and the BSP logo value. Cuban peso 30 to 50 Cuban pesos PHP, or about $0.60 to $1 USD. No scratches. Shiny luster, as if freshly minted. Value, up to Cuban peso 100 to 150 Cuban pesos PHP, or about $2 to $3 USD, especially to collectors looking for a complete flora and fauna set. Asterisk, if you have one in mint condition, it's definitely worth preserving in a plastic case. Asterisk, while most 1993 5 peso coins are common, there are a few things that can make yours more valuable. Look for off-center strikes, double die errors, asterisk, misaligned printing, or missing details, asterisk. These kinds of mint errors can increase the value dramatically, sometimes up to Cuban peso 500 to 1,000 Cuban pesos PHP, around $10 to $20 USD, depending on the rarity and demand. Did you know that collectors from around the world seek Philippine coins? Filipino collectors, often aim to complete sets of coins from each year. The 1993 5 peso is one of the more sought-after years from the 1990s due to its clear, bold design and connection to Emilio Aguinaldo. Foreign collectors, also love the tropical and historical themes of Philippine currency. So if you're in the Philippines and you still have these coins lying around, don't throw them away. They might just be worth more than you think. So, what do you think? Do you have a 1993 5 peso coin in your home, purse, or piggy bank? Go check it now. If it's in good condition, you might be holding a small piece of history and a tiny treasure. Let's go back in time and explore how the 1993 5 peso coin became part of the Philippines' rich numismatic history. After the 1980s, the Philippine government and the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas, BSP, saw the need to modernize the country's coins. Older coins were losing clarity, and counterfeit concerns were increasing. In response, the improved Flora and Fauna series was introduced in 1991, featuring updated designs and enhanced durability. The 1993 5 peso coin was part of this series and had a short but iconic run before being replaced in the early 2000s. It featured a strong and historical figure, General Emilio Aguinaldo, the first president of the First Philippine Republic. Here's why that matters. Emilio Aguinaldo is a national hero, remembered for leading the Filipino Revolution against Spanish colonial rule. He played a critical role in the declaration of Philippine independence on June 12, 1898. By placing his portrait on the coin, the BSP aimed to honor Aguinaldo's contribution to freedom and nationalism, and make sure every Filipino was reminded of their history with every transaction. In fact, this version of the 5 peso coin was one of the last coins to carry Aguinaldo's portrait, as later coin designs shifted to new national heroes and more modern layouts. Another major shift was the formation of the new Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas in 1993 under Republic Act No. 7653. The BSP logo on the reverse of the coin marks this change, symbolizing a new chapter in the country's monetary system. Why is this coin historical? One, marks the beginning of the new BSP era, post-1993. 2. Features one of the Philippines' greatest heroes, Emilio Aguinaldo. 3. Part of the Flora and Fauna series, which aimed to modernize coin design. 4. Represents a transitional phase before the more modern BSP coin series introduced in the early 2000s. So while the 5 peso coin from 1993 may look ordinary at first glance, it actually carries a powerful story of independence, leadership, and national transformation. Now let's talk about one of the most important factors that affects the value of any coin, its condition. Coins go through a grading system used by collectors and dealers around the world. The better the condition, the more valuable the coin, even if it's common. The 1993 5 peso coin is no exception. In this condition, the coin is worth around Cuban peso 10 to 20 Cuban pesos PHP, or about $0.20 to $0.40 USD. Tip: these are good for beginner collectors or for completing a basic set. This is a better preserved coin, often saved in a drawer or collection but still handled occasionally. Worth about Cuban peso 30 to 50 Cuban pesos PHP, or around $0.60 to $1 USD. Collectors often look for this grade if they're filling historical collections. This is where the coin really shines. Literally what to look for: no scratches or signs of wear, full luster, original mint shine, crisp details on both sides, especially the BSP logo, Perfectly sharp edges can reach Cuban peso 100 to 150 Cuban pesos PHP, or even $2 to $3 USD higher if it's slabbed and graded professionally by a service like PCGS or NGC. Coins in this condition are often kept in sleeves, plastic holders, or coin albums. They are excellent for long-term investment or collection display. Asterisk, many people try to polish old coins with metal cleaner or toothpaste. Don't do this. It actually reduces the coin's value. Collectors prefer natural patina or aging over an unnaturally shiny surface.